Alright everybody, welcome to Boom Beach, another episode of Defiance Rebels. This is Planepants, and I want to show you an awesome display of teamwork out of the Defiance Rebels to get the base MACHINA taken down. Alright, so, everyone likes to watch top level play, level 64, level 65 guys using maxed out, boosted up, troops and things like that, just demolishing. And I think that's fun too. I watch those videos too. But a lot of the times, I want to balance that out with this video, which I think shows just how well mid-level players and high-level players can play together to achieve task force operations. So let me show you what I'm talking about with MACHINA or MACHINA. So we start out with Vade 519. So he's a level 43 guy. He's got level 14 heavies, level 15 Zookas. Pretty low level for our task force, but can still make a great contribution. He actually opens up MACHINA by doing something that's very valuable for any guy who's going to follow him, which is to take out all of those mines that are lining the landing area that you want to go to with your smoky Zookas. So he's dispensing all of his gunboat energy right along that path because he knows the next guy that comes in won't have to waste gunboat energy doing that. And not only is the attack that selfless, but he also ends up landing his troops someplace that it's relatively irrelevant to the operation, but the best place that he can use to farm more gunboat energy to throw this way if he possibly can. So I might consider this the attack of the day because I think this is just about as good as it gets in terms of using what you have to the maximum benefit of the team. I just think it's awesome. I just think that was awesome because it leads to the ability of the next three guys that attack MACHINA to do it really, really efficiently. So the next guy is Beef, my man Beef. Now he's a level 65. So this is a level 65 attack that's being assisted by a level 43. To me, that's what Boom Beach Task Force operations are all about. It's about, within reason, any couple of folks can make a contribution against one base. And I just think a level 43 teeing up a level 65 on a task force operation is just about as cool as it gets. That's just cool. And Beef here, again, clearing the landing. He knows exactly what the rest of his teammates want to do, which is to get smoky Zookas in towards that rocket. So Beef does a fine job. Not only does he clear the landing, but he leaves that machine gun there, which is actually important because when Andrew comes with his 90 or so Zooka, he is going to want to use that machine gun to stop his Zookas so he can collect them all there before he makes his move into the blind spot of that rocket. And now he's got a very clear job to do, which is to clear out more of that landing, which is exactly what he does. He's used all of his gunboat to keep those rockets shocked and distracted. And takes out as much of it as he can. And this sets up the big finish by Shy. Big finish Shy. Big Shy finish. Again, level 63. All of this started with an attack by a level 43 player. So I just think this is awesome. This is what I love. This is what I love. This on my second account, I'm kind of like low man on Totem, and I do the same thing. You know, I like to tee up the guys, make the next guy's job easier. I think that's the name of the game in the task force, and that's the reason why Stronghold now has become relatively routine for us, and now we're headed towards choke point. You know, we're sort of like we're shooting, I don't know, somewhere between 40 and 50% success rate on choke point, because the guys know their roles. They know what they are supposed to do. They take the criticism, the constructive criticism. I know, you know, all of us have been through streaks where we have really just terrible attacks, but that's all right, you know. And I'm saying that's all right because I have a lot of terrible attacks, but I have a lot of good ones too. And I'm really happy. I'm super psyched when I'm able to have a really great attack. But I also feel really lucky to have, you know, 40 or 50 or so other guys having my back when I don't have an attack. It gives me the freedom to try things that I don't necessarily, you know, aren't in 100% in my comfort zone, like Smoky Zooka, which I'm getting better at. And, you know, I just think that, I think that's what this thing is all about. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw something in there that helped you with MACHINA, because, you know, I saw Reversal's video on Fang, which I agree with him. Fang is the worst operation base. I think MACHINA might be, you know, not too far of a second, depending on how it's laid out. But in this case, we used every man in the task force to great effect. And so we will not be celebrating failure with public humiliation. We will be celebrating victory with public praise. Okay. That should be the sign on the other side. There should be a sign here that says, celebrate victory with public praise. And then on the other side, celebrate failure with public humiliation. Alright, enough of that. I'll talk to you guys later. Later.